Okay, so let's look at some tapping ideas with this arpeggio. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I'm going to try and just keep this pretty basic and stuff that I think personally sounds really nice. And so one of the things that I will do is I'll take this arpeggio as we discussed before, and what I'll do is I will play the root, the third, and then I'll bend, as we did before, this A note at the 10th fret B string up to the 5th. So we have. Okay, so now I have the arpeggio laid out for me. Now I'm going to hold that bend, and then I'm going to think to myself, okay, I want to add a G note, and the G note that I'm going to add is going to be here. But in order to get that, I need to tap 2 frets below, okay, because the note is already being bent up 2 frets with my left hand. So if I want to get that G, I'm going to have to tap this F, which doesn't sound good when the note's not bent, but you'll hear the effect. And then what I'll do there is I'll just, as you saw and you heard, I'll let it off, down, up again. Now I want a B. I'm thinking, oh, okay. So the closest available B to me is not there, because that's an A. I want this B. And I'm going to have to bend this note. Well, fortunately for me, the note's already bent in the lick. There's the G. So if I go 2 frets or 2 semitones below the B that I require, I'm going to hit this A, and then by tapping it, by nature of the fact that the left hand has already bent this note up 2 frets, it's going to give me that B note. And you notice adding that little bit of vibrato kind of sounds good. So we've got this. And stuff like that can sound really nice in your playing. And another place that you can do that is the stuff that we were messing around before in the regular pentatonic shape number 1. Now I can play that lick. Then what I could do is tap this A note and then bend this G note up 2 frets, and then that will give me the desired B. It will give me E, G, B. It will sound like this. Okay, so, and you can vary it about how you do it. I hit the G first and then kind of bent it and then did it. You can go straight there. Okay, and there's many places that you can do that kind of thing. You could do it here. So what I did was I played the E at the 9th fret on the G string, tapped up to the G, which is the 3rd, so excuse me, and then bent that A note up to the B to give me the arpeggio. Okay, one more time, excuse me. And then normally I'll go into some sort of scale thing after that. So that's the sort of, you know, I suppose you would call them the Billy Gibbons type taps that you can do and get some real nice effects with the arpeggios. And there's way more than you can do with that. For example, just, you know, another example, you've got a G here. You can bend this A. I've got an E here. So the way I get that, and you notice I'm making a bend with my left hand kind of in time, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then tapping with the right hand. and you can get some nice effects. So let's just do a typical sort of Van Halen type example. If we've got an E, a G, and a B, again root third, fifth, we can do our very sort of typical. And that would be a nice way of combining two of the ideas. That's a little bit better played. But I'm trying to make a lot of this stuff off the top of my head so that it doesn't seem that it's all completely contrived. If you have these concepts and you kind of know what the concept is, then basically you can just kind of tweak that concept to your taste. And sometimes I think it's better, or I prefer to teach that way, because if I make the odd mistake here and there, you can see that I'm doing it for real. It's not that I'm making up the concept on the spot, but the licks and the phrases that you can do with the concepts is what I'm making up on the spot. So let's have a little demonstration with the backing track, including these tapping ideas and some of the previous ideas as well.